On simple one blown is dying to fix their it's over serious of skulls.
So on Saturday, then you said Sarah was having some headaches and throwing up.
And it wasn't that bad. I mean, I've seen the flu bug worse. And I didn't think that much about it.
About what time was that on Saturday?
Oh, that was in the afternoon.
And then you remember about what time it was that she went to bed?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I really don't know because I go to bed at 10 at night and she's usually still up.
And then you woke up Sunday morning.
She was asleep.
Then what happened?
Me and the other girls went to church and we left her sleeping.
Okay.
And then I came home and she was still sleeping. And then maybe a couple hours later, I went to check on her and we just couldn't get her to respond or answer or anything.
So after you get home from church, you go in to check on her. She's still asleep, but she just not respond. She's completely unresponsive. And what time about was it you got home from church?
Let's say around 12:30.
And then sometime you say in the afternoon, it was still white out. Do you remember about what time it was that you took her to the ER?
Maybe 3-ish. I mean, she had a brain bleed.
I should have read it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it's like, I can't figure that one out. Because I even asked, it's like, you're sure it's a bleed, not a stroke, or a blood clot? Because that runs in my family, so. But they said it was a bleed. It's like, what would do that?
Strokes or blood clots run in your family? Both, or I'm sorry, it's strokes.
You think?
Oh, okay.
You can throw a blood clot to the brain and that causes a stroke.
Okay. And that runs in your family? Like how far?
Well, I've had a TIA.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know.
That's like a mini stroke.
Okay.
And then my mom had one, and her mom died of a stroke.
Okay.
But
would it be common for somebody that her age, though? Because from my understanding, Sarah was in really good, it's physical health, it's some greater physical health,
and at her age, the only thing I can see is if she was on birth control pills, but she wasn't. So that throws that one out. I don't even know what to look for.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if they're looking for some kind of a chemical that she may have taken, I can't think of what it would be to even know what tests they're doing.
Because from my understanding, it sounds like they're going to run a whole bunch of various chemical type tests, possibly, and just a whole bunch of other tests to see what was going on. If it would come back that there was something in there like that, how would you explain that?
I don't know. I don't know. Depends on what. If something did show up, I'd have to figure out what it is. And then try and figure out where did it come from. So I don't know.
Okay. What was Mark's life insurance policy like?
He only had $20,000. That was it.
Okay. How about Sean?
Sean only had 15.
What about Sarah?
Sarah only has 15, I believe.
And you were able to get the money from Mark and Sean's, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what did you do with that money?
With Mark's, we were able to move into a better neighborhood.
Right. How about Sean's?
With Sean's, I haven't even... Right now, it's still in savings because I haven't quite figured out what to do yet.
Okay.
on some of it.
What were your
Some things are. I'm thinking more of just paying off bills.
Okay. What about Sarah's? If she passed, what was gone?
I have no clue.
Oftentimes, there's cases that come up that are similar to this, where people are harmed, by other people, and there's always a reason. If somebody was to harm their deaths were because of something like that. If somebody was to harm them, why do you think that would be? What would be the reason for somebody to want to harm them?
As far as my kids, I can't imagine
You can't imagine.
anybody trying to harm them.
I'm here to try and get your story, because when this is all done, when everything is said and done here, there's gonna be a lot more people besides me that are gonna have questions.
I'm a horrible mom. Is it bad if you argue with your kids and tell them you'd be better off if you'd kill yourself? You get to the point where you just pull out your hair. And I don't know what happened. I just sip entire little baloney.
I'm giving you the chance so people can have some answers, because you're a very good person. You're very involved in the church, and I think most people really think you are. But when this is all said and done, people are gonna have questions, and they're gonna deserve some answers.
I read online it was pretty easy to do.
Well, what did you type in?
Like antifreeze poisoning. And I wish I hadn't done it ever.
Why did you decide antifreeze? Why not something else?
It's easy to get.
It's easy to get. Had you thought of other methods?
Not really.
So you were putting it in Mark's Gatorade. You were putting it in Sean's Coke. Just regular Coke. And what about Sarah?
No.
Regular Coke. Okay.
He loved Coke.
Okay. Have we got everything covered?
Got. Om bekände lite affischong för den man brief content I send this always about. I don't know.
Processing/finance we can add a bluff and advertisement.